Nice to see some sunshine today, although that east wind keeping us a little bit on the cooler side, but still warmer than average. We have warmer weather on the way, and that's why the 13 weather ball is red. We have some warmer weather ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Around the area, we have the winter solstice going on. I know I changed it to say summer winter solstice there. We definitely have winter solstice going on coming up tomorrow when we have the least amount of sunshine, 9 hours and 0 minutes. And we do gain the time after that, 10 hours starting on February 2nd. February 24th, we jump to 11 hours. And at the spring equinox, we get more daylight than darkness. That's on March 17th, and the most we get is there on June 21. A little sunshine this afternoon, but we've had some high clouds around the area. Still a little bit of snow on the ground in a few locations, and temperatures are in the upper 30s now after reaching 40 plus along the lakeshore. We have been stuck at 37 for several hours, but we're in the about 5 degrees warmer this afternoon than yesterday afternoon, and it will be even warmer tomorrow afternoon. Some mid-level clouds coming through the area, some high clouds off to our west, but no real precipitation starting, but that will take place a little bit later on this week. This is our travel forecast. We're going to start to see some rain move in, perhaps as early as Friday afternoon, and then we calm things down. Then we see some rain moving in for Christmas Day, and then we'll see on and off travel impacts after that, not major ones, just some minor ones, and then we'll see some rain come in with some snowflakes later on next week with some sunshine by the end of next week. Speaking of rain, maybe a half an inch coming our way. Most of that will come Friday night and again on Christmas Day, but no snow through Christmas Day itself. All of that will be well off to our west. Long range outlook still calling for warmer than average temperatures across the region with equal or higher chances for less precipitation. Very typical of an El Nino year. So clearing skies this evening, then it'll become mostly cloudy again. Temperatures below freezing, right around 29 to 31 at the lakeshore. Northern zones, mid and upper 20s with mostly cloudy skies. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area. A little bit of evening clearing, but then becoming cloudy. Overnight lows in the low 20s. 13 on your side forecast. Winter officially arriving at 10:27 here tomorrow evening. We'll hit 40 tomorrow, 42 on Friday, and then low and mid 50s on Sunday, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. Most of the rain will be Friday night and again next Monday, Tuesday, and a little bit lingering around the following Wednesday and Thursday. A little bit of sunshine today, boosted temperatures up about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than yesterday, and we're going to continue to see that trend all the way through early next week. 13 weather ball is red. Again, that means warmer weather ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Time to walk the dog. These mid-level clouds will clear on out for Samson. Looking good there in your holiday attire. Dave, Barb, going to give you the green paw for your evening walk. But watch out for a slippery spot if you're out in those areas where it hasn't melted the snow. It'll be in the mid-20s in the morning with more clouds. Sunshine should be a little bit less tomorrow than it was today. And in terms of wind, not a whole lot. There is not much wind out here on the weather deck tonight. So good for sun, not so good for wind to create green energy. Had some mid-level clouds that came through today after a little bit of sunshine. It warmed things up nicely. We got what we call a backdoor cold front coming on through, so our winds are turning around to the east. That will have very little impact other than the winds out of the east. Travel weather impacts. This is Friday's rain. Moderate impacts from that, and that will be Friday afternoon. Then it moves on out. Next impactful weather will come on Christmas Day, and it's only minor impacts. And then after that, things are going to be fairly quiet, just on and off light rain showers early part of next week. And then finally, the sun comes out later on toward the end of next week. So we're going to see mainly rain, perhaps up to a half an inch of rain. Most of that will come Friday night now, and a little bit on Christmas Day itself. Most of the rain will be back to our west. And yes, there is very little or no snow in the forecast for the Great Lakes region. This is all the way through Christmas night. Most of the snow is now going to be well back in Minnesota and the Dakotas. Long range outlook as we wrap up 2023, head into 2024. High chances will stay warmer than average. Average highs are in the low 30s, so we're talking upper 30s and low 40s. High chance that we'll see less precipitation. Storm track is way to the south and the cold air is bottled up to the north, so this is a typical El Nino year. Warm and somewhat dry. Tonight, skies will clear early and then will become mostly cloudy. Lakeshore areas will fall below freezing, upper 20s to around 30, with that east wind continuing up north around 27 to 29, with a little bit of clearing this evening and then becoming cloudy late tonight, and also mostly cloudy late tonight here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Overnight lows in the upper 20s. 13 on your side forecast. Afternoon and overnight rain on Friday as we hit the low 40s, mid 40s. Not totally dry Saturday and Sunday, but sprinkles at best. Low 50s on Sunday, and one of our warmer Christmases on Monday as we hit 56. On and off rain early next week, and then some snow showers mixing in the following Thursday as we fall back into the 30s.
It was so nice to see some of that sunshine out there today, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, and the snow melted. The rest of the snow is gone now from my deck and the yard, George, and it's going to continue to melt for people who still have some.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be any signs of a white Christmas here in the next couple of days. Yeah, Santa slogging through the rain.
Oh.
That's going to be the new Christmas song, I think.
Yeah.
It's catchy, I guess.
Okay. Not welcome, but catchy, I guess. We did see some sunshine today, guys, and it was nice here to see those temperatures above freezing. Let's take a time lapse over in Grand Haven from the Snug Harbor camera. Those are mackerel clouds looking like the scales of mackerel, and then we saw that beautiful sunset as skies finally did clear. Beautiful day. 13 weather ball is red, a little bit warmer weather ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Temperatures today held down because of an east wind. A little bit less sunshine we had hoped for. It made 40 in some areas, but not quite here in Grand Rapids. We thought it would make 41. Only got out to 37, just outside of our target range, and hopefully we'll be a little warmer here tomorrow. Hey, I found the right graphic from earlier. The winter solstice is when we get the least amount of daylight because it's over the Tropic of Capricorn, which is south of the equator. Our winter solstice occurs at 10:27 tomorrow evening, and we get more daylight after that. Lots of mid-level clouds throughout the day today, but nationally it's very quiet with the exception of the West Coast, where there's a lot of rain in LA and San Francisco, and some rain coming up into New Mexico. Travel issues will occur here in West Michigan on Friday afternoon and Friday evening. It'll be in the form of some rain, active weather in the northwest and in the southwest, and then we'll see more rain come in on Christmas Day. So those will be the travel impact days. Also major moderate impacts here in the southeast and major impacts out in the Midwest on Christmas Day. After that, things quiet down quite a bit. We don't have any impacts for travel the rest of next week. Most of the active weather will stay well to our west. And this is the Christmas Day high temperature forecast, going up to 56 degrees here in Grand Rapids, and that would be one of our top 3 warmest Christmas days. I remember that back in 1965 when we made 65 degrees. Yeah, that was a very warm day. Had thunderstorms at the end of that day with some hail, as I remember. Cloudy skies tomorrow, low 40s at the lakeshore, a little bit warmer than today. Warmer up north, upper 30s to near 40. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area, topping out right around 40 or so. 13 on your side forecast. A little bit of light rain then late on Friday afternoon through Friday night. Over the weekend, not rain-free, but for the most part, just cloudy skies and mild. 52 Sunday, 56 on Christmas Day with that rain moving in. On and off rain next week as we cool off from the 50s into the upper 30s by Thursday, heading into the New Year's Eve weekend. I think we have temperatures right around 40.